Yeah, hello. Wonderful. Good evening. It could be good morning, good afternoon, whichever time that it might be, at your location, at your vicinity. Very warmest good day to you all. Of course, on course, we are still living life in abroad. And this particular one, to my newbies, to everybody, to my people coming to abroad, are new. It could be for the very first time. It could be you are in abroad like in your 1 years. It could be you've been in abroad like 6 months ago. Even if you are in abroad for almost like 2 years ago, this particular one actually goes to you. You are still a newbie. You are totally a virgin to the system. So, little bit of advice, little bit of idea, little bit of opinion from my side, perhaps from a couple of people that I've spoken to, couple of young guys, couple of elders, couple of experienced people that I've spoken to, I've get connected to, the things that they share to me. And I feel like it is very much of important to me also to put before the masses. The thing is like, this particular one, legendary Robert Nesta Marley, once upon a time said in one of his songs, he says, things are not the way they used to be. Yes, things are not the way they used to be. Things actually are not the way they used to be. Why am I saying this? The system and the things that we used to enjoy so much in abroad. Recently, things have taken a little bit turn. Especially talk of accommodation system. And you know, the reason being that day in, day out, as the days and the years unfold, people keep coming into the system. As the days and the years unfold, people keep coming, trooping into the system. So as a matter of fact, there is a bit of stampede, there's a bit of mad rush in the system, especially talk of our accommodation. Recently, I've gotten a couple of calls from people, from colleagues, from friends. Some of them we don't even know them, but because they know of our existence here in abroad, so sometimes a while, some of them keep calling us for accommodations and stuffs. That is why basically I'm saying this a little bit of advice, opinion, suggestion from my end to the newbies, especially to the international community, to my African brothers, not only to you as a whole, but then to anybody a traveler, everybody a traveler, everybody who might chance upon this video. This actually goes to you. I think it's much better for you to, once you've traveled abroad, to get yourself a better friend, to get yourself a good friend for that matter, a friend. It could be one person, it could be two person. You just get yourself connected with them. You guys team up. You just form a bond. You just form a team. Right? First of all, remember that when you are together as a team, it is very much difficult for anybody to break you guys than you working alone. Although sometimes I admire it very good too, whilst you want to work alone, right? But in the case of accommodation, I feel like it is very much of important, very much good if you can form a team, you can form a bond with a group of people, so that when you guys come together, when you guys have come together, you can go in for an apartment, whether a room or something. You know why I'm saying this? I've been in the system for a couple of time now, and I have with me a chunk of experiences. You know, abroad as it is very much, or let me say it is as twice difficult than living back home. And it is even worse when you are not having a proper accommodation in abroad. It makes the situation quite difficult, very much hectic for you. So it is better you form a bond, you form a team, a group of people, a group of good individuals. And then you go together, you rent your apartment, your room, your house, whatsoever, so that you guys can enjoy a little bit peace. Because remember, they say nothing can be compared to a man's freedom. Nothing can be compared to a man's little freedom. First, put in mind that abroad is as twice, living in abroad for that matter is as twice much harder, much difficult compared living back home. And it's even worse when you don't have a proper accommodation, when you don't have a good place to lay your head, when you don't have a portable place, a genuine, a serene place to put your head on. That is why I am advising, I am stressing that it is better once you travel, you get yourself connected with a couple of good people, genuine friends. You guys form a team, you form a bond, then together you rent your apartment, your home, whatsoever, so that you can enjoy the little peace. You can live what abroad also entails. If not, a lot of people are struggling. A lot of people are struggling for that matter. A lot of people are sleeping outside. A lot of people are having things not so much easy with them. Because you don't want at the end of the day you'll be struggling where to put your head, and two, at the same time you'll be struggling looking for jobs, right? It is much more easier. It is a little bit cool. It is a little bit wiser if first you should get yourself a better place to live, to lay your head, and then subsequently you can take off jobs, works, whatsoever that will sustain your life in abroad. So to my newbies, like I said initially, you could be in the system for like 2 years now, a year now, 6 months now. You are still a newbie. Form a team. Get yourself connected with a couple of good people. Form a genuine team. Rent your apartment, your room that you can afford. Because if you say you should go alone, remember I told you there's a lot of people coming in, trooping in, day out into the system. And so for that, there is much little bit pressure in the system for now. And so accommodation has become so much difficult. But then when you form a team, when you are together, that becomes a little bit easier. So my advice, go to the newbies again, once again. My hands in my hands. Get yourself connected with couple of good people, form a bond, and live the life. I know sometimes it's so much hard, but then with proper planning and taking day by day, going day by day, possibly I know one day the sky will not even be enough to be altogether our limit. So stay cool, stay safe. Thank you. Bye-bye for now. And please, before we go, kindly help, you like, you subscribe, and then you share. We are still in the preparation mode. This is Hand of God TV. As I have been telling you, I am always here to give you nothing but the best. Anything that I feel like will be much more important for my colleagues also to hear, I will just come and bring to your notice. Thank you so much. Subscribe, you like, and you share. Till we meet again. Have a nice, wonderful weekend. And then again, congratulations to the Ivorians for winning the AFCON 2024. Better luck also to our Nigerians. They fought a good fight, but their fight wasn't enough to clinch them the title. See you next time again. The name remains the same, Isaac Pedro. Just call me for short, Mr. IB. Thank you. Bye-bye.